Hey, thank you for taking the time to click on today's video. So let's say that you're getting ready to retire, you're thinking about retirement. Maybe retirement for you is 6 months away, maybe it's a year and a half, but you're wanting to kind of get things in order. You're going to no doubt want to sit down with a financial advisor, a fiduciary hopefully, and ask them a very important question. And what is that question going to be? That's right. Can I afford to retire? Well, here's the deal. Before any financial advisor, any fiduciary can ever answer that question for you, you have to take some personal responsibility and do a little bit of legwork. So today's video is just to kind of outline a few things and kind of the reason why. And then I'm going to give you a bonus tip at the very end to really be watchful for the income and how income is going to be generated for you. So let's start with number one. Number one is going to be Social Security. Social Security is one of the fundamental parts of retirement. It's going to make up maybe around 40% of every person's retirement. And the reality is that you have to have up-to-date numbers. So if you haven't done it already, I encourage you to go into the website, create an account, and print out fresh Social Security statements. Not only is this good for the advisor, it's also good for you because it's going to give you a number that you now know you can count on. This is something that you know at this particular age, this is what it's going to be generating for you. Not only that, but I also encourage you to do it for your spouse. Even if your spouse is younger than you and they're not going to be retiring at the same time that you are, it's always important to print both of your Social Security statements so that you can do what's called spousal strategies. This way you can look at your benefit as well as their benefit, and you can identify what's going to be the most valuable strategy to use to get you the most amount of benefit from Social Security. Number two is going to be you identifying and having up-to-date numbers with regards to your financial resources. Obviously, Social Security is not going to be able to cover all of your monthly income. And so this is why we've saved money in 401ks and 403bs and TSPs and all these other types of retirement accounts. So we need to actually see as an advisor not only what you have for balances in those various different accounts, but we also need to see what the allocation is. Why do we need to look at the allocation? Well, because wouldn't it be a bummer if you're going to be retiring in a year and a half and yet you still have all of your money sitting in a very aggressive model within that 401k? And that would lead you to potential major losses if the market went down just before you retired. And now you've got to take your retirement and you've got to postpone it. You got to put it on hold. Number three is going to be looking at ancillary income. Do you have any passive income? Passive income is rental income. Do you have any rentals? Do you have farm ground that you're renting? Anything of that nature. This is very important because we need to know, is this an income that's only going to be short term? Is this income you're going to have for the rest of your life? You're planning on holding on to the farm? These are things that we appreciate receiving from our clients when we're sitting down and trying to ascertain whether or not this person can truly retire. Number four is also going to be a big thing because some of you have a pension. You may have a pension. And if you have a pension, here's the thing. You do not want to use the pension estimate. What you want is an actual estimate that you call in for. This is something where you're actually calling into the state or calling into the pension company saying, this is my prospective retirement date. I'm not retired yet, but I'm thinking about retiring in 18 months. And I need to know in 18 months, how much is my pension or pensions, if you have more than one, going to ultimately pay you. That's important because not only does it give you just like the life only or the lump sum, but it also helps you to see benefits that are going to be payable if you wanted your spouse to have some sort of a survivorship benefit. Now, what's this bonus tip? Well, the bonus tip is really this, that we need to be able to identify two numbers. And these numbers are going to be the I need number, and the second number is going to be the I want number. Now, everybody says, well, sure, I mean, if I can get $20,000 a month, that'd be great. But the I need number is absolutely critical. This is what you need. This is the absolute minimum amount of income that you're going to need in order to be able to maintain your lifestyle as things are today. The I want number is going to include all of your goals, all of your aspirations, the trips that you want to take, the cruises, maybe the fifth wheel that you want to buy so that you can travel the country after retirement. That's going to be awfully important because those things are going to obviously increase the amount of I need income upward because it's now a part of your retirement life. Now, why do we want to focus on the I need and the I want? Because your number one goal is income. But here's something to be extremely watchful for. You see, most people today are still taking the same old approach to investing in retirement as they were before they retired. And what does that mean? It means that they never changed their allocations. They still have their money in the 401k. They still have their money sitting in the stocks or in the mutual funds, when in reality, their life has now transitioned. They've now gone from the accumulation stage to the distribution stage. And what that means is that we need to make certain we align how we invest our money with the stage of life that we're now in. We now need to take that money that we have worked so hard to save, and we need to now preserve it. We now need that money to be producing for us interest and dividends in order to satisfy that I want number. And what's the benefit there? The benefit is if you can preserve your principal, and your principal can be producing the interest and the dividends in order for you to take the trips, the cruises, buy that fifth wheel, and maintain your lifestyle as you've come to know it, now you do not have to worry about the most major concern retirees have, that worry of retiring and running out of money. You see, how you invest your money, not only prior to retirement, is important. The most critical time to be paying attention to how you invest your money is after you retire. And if someone's asking you to take from your principal, telling you that it's going to be okay, that the market will recover and it'll pay you back for what you withdrew, make certain to be really careful, because that is the single most dangerous mistake that I see retirees make today. The assumption and the presumption upon the future that everything will stay okay. You don't want to be okay. You want to sleep at night and have the confidence to know that all of the income you want is going to be there because it's being invested properly for interest and dividend income. Well, hopefully these tips were helpful to you. I encourage you, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit that little bell and the subscribe button if you want our videos every single week. And I encourage you, share this with your friends. Maybe this would be helpful to them. And make comments down below. What are your major concerns about retiring in today's world? Thank you so much for watching. I'm Matthew Johnson, and remember, it's up to you to make today a great day.